The fuck? I didn't even press fucking record. I was wiping my fucking lip. I read. I clicked on video, didn't press anything, then after a certain amount of time it automatically does it? Okay. Anyway, the whole point then, I suppose. Fucking hell, I was trying to think about what I was going to say. But I was watching this video about some guy's theory about the Matrix. And no, I don't. I'm not going to. Well, for one, I don't know the name of the video off the top of my head or the channel name, but I don't want to like be a dick and throw the guy under the bus. I'm not going to go through like the video and like say no, that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. Because that's literally what I was thinking the whole fucking time. Basically, this guy's whole idea was that, like, if you know anything about the Matrix films, I don't think this even counts the fourth one, but I think he mentions it. But fuck the fourth one. God, fuck the third one too. Reloaded had some cool scenes, but mostly fuck that one too. The first one, brilliant. But anyway, his idea was that Neo is just his program of being the one is like a setup from the machines so they can get him to Zion so they know where he is to destroy it or whatever. Doesn't make any sense because he said the architect even says we've done it. This will be the sixth time, dude. We know exactly how to fucking do it, and we've got really fucking good at it. Trust me, you know. But anyway, so my theory, and I'm pretty sure I'm goddamn right about this, is that Neo was just a normal fucking guy. He's one of the people that knew there was something wrong with the world and went looking for it online and sort of hacking shit, trying to find out, what the banter was, why he didn't feel right. That's why he ended up going to see Morpheus, who, by the way, has had people die in the past thinking that, oh, he's the one, and then they died. I don't think he tells Neo that, though. He just tells Neo, oh, you're the one. Or you're going to be the one. You're going to be like Jesus, mate. Do you think he told everybody else that? That's kind of fucked up. And then they fucking died. No wonder Cypher was like, fuck this. Oh, and by the way, while I'm on Cypher, I totally get why he fucking did what he did. He was miserable. There's like scenes, there's a scene where everybody's like, sitting around in there. He's washing dishes. Maybe that's his job because nobody likes him. But I think he's washing dishes just to stay the fuck out of the way, and just do his own thing. But he still comes out running over and shit, But he's just like, kind of by himself. I think he wanted to have sex with Trinity, but he was getting nothing. And he was, you know what I mean? And yeah, he just wanted out and he wanted, I want this fucking fake world that's full of pleasure and stuff like that, I want to be an actor or something. That's kind of funny because he is an actor in real life. How meta. But there's a bit where he goes, I don't want to remember nothing. Nothing. He doesn't want to remember the betrayal of killing his friends. Even if he was sick of them and didn't want to be there, I mean, how long do you have to stay with a bunch of people continuously before, like, you grow a bond? They're like fucking family. So he didn't want to remember that specifically. And also the fact he didn't want to remember, like, being out of the Matrix because it sucked really fucking bad. I mean, have you seen what it's like? That's why I wish they only made one film, because as soon as you see Zion, you're like, oh god, this is a shithole. It's big and it looks quite complicated, but it's a shithole. They're eating the worst food. Everyone basically looks like they're living on the streets. I wouldn't want to live there. You know what I mean? It's like, would you want to know the truth? Yes. But would you want to actually live there? No. You know what I mean? It's like, I like the simulation theory and all that. So, I'm hoping, like, I know it's stupid because I'm atheist and I think when you're dead, your brain stops working and that's it, game over, lights out. Nothingness is nothingness. It's not going to be just darkness forever. You're not going to exist. Nobody knows what that's like unless you've died and then been brought back to life. But there again, you do hallucinate a shitload while you're dying, so people do see things that look like angels. Where do you think the fucking biblical accurate angels came from? Like, have you seen the pictures? Google it. Look at the images and that's some crazy fucking hallucinogenic crazy shit. When people say they take DMT and they see God and like angels and jesters and shit like that. Sorry, I'm getting really bad heartburn because I was sick a couple of days ago. But still a bit ill now. But yeah, that's what that's about. Anyway, my theory is, this is it. He's just a normal guy, right? And I actually I can make it funny. Maybe the people that Morpheus took to the Oracle, hoping that she was going to say, yeah, he's the guy. Um, she's been like, right, okay, so I've told Trinity that she's going to fall in love with the one, but these guys are all ugly fuckers, so she's not going to fall in love with him. I need somebody that looks sort of like about 7, 8 out of 10, a little bit better than average looking, Keanu Reeves. When he was younger, even though I don't think he was that attractive, to be honest. I'm not gay or bi or anything, but just being objective here, I don't think he was really like. He looks better now than he does then. He did then. You know what I mean? John Wick looks fucking more attractive than fucking Neo. But anyway, that's just because fucking he's become fucking some kind of like Jesus Christ in reality these days. But anyway, I really do go on tangents so fucking much. I think he was just a normal guy, and she looked at him and went, well, he's got the potential, And I think Trinity might actually find this boring look fucking attractive. She hasn't exactly got the most fucking personality either, and she's not exactly a 10 out of 10 herself, so that part of the prophecy might work, even though the prophecy's just kind of made up, super AI thinking, like she was literally designed to fucking think of this shit. So my thing is, he wasn't the one. She didn't lie to him when she said, you're not the one, sorry. You got the potential, maybe waiting for another life or something like that, So, on the way out, well, before the way out, she says you've got to make a choice, basically. And this is the choice between to die and become the one, or to live and just die probably some other day to an agent. Or if he's really lucky, he's just going to have a shitty life in Zion until the machines come and kill him anyway. So that cookie that she gives him on the way out is the code for the one. It has to be, because it's based on computer technology like terms. And no, I can't tell you exactly what a cookie does off the top of my head, but all I know is it affects code. Like if you get like a virus and it's a cookie and it destroys your fucking whatever the fuck it was. Like I've had it in the past when I didn't know how to get rid of them, to the point where like it's destroyed my PC or laptop, and I've had to literally reboot the whole thing from scratch with and all the technology that I've bought or whatever gone. You know what I mean? Type of deal. All the music I've been working on for fucking months and whatever. Like I've had albums just go boom. Not that I had like lyrics or anything, but like backing track like shit and instrumentals and like production stuff. Like mountains of that just gone. Like my life's work's just been scrubbed so many times because a shitty fucking laptop's breaking. But anyway, that cookie, I swear that's the code for the one, but it only works when he dies. The only thing about that is it makes it fucking cheesy at the end. Obviously, spoilers. When Trinity kisses him when she's dead and says get up, and then he magically wakes up. I think that was just he was gonna get up anyway. This is in my mind anyway, just to make the film better. I think he was just going to get up anyway. It didn't need the magic kiss. I think he was just dead, and then the code was going to fucking change, and then revive him. I don't know how the fuck that works, by the way, but he died in the Matrix, so they say he died in reality. He did, actually, but he didn't die long enough for any brain damage, So maybe it was just like a reset, Like, when you die in a video game and then you fucking press a button and you just get back up, like nothing ever happened with full health. It was like that, but except he had God mode switched on, essentially. It's like, them bullets, I can see them coming like fucking 1 mile an hour. Stick my hand up and stop them. And I'm even going to I'm kind of in shock here about this power, but I'm going to show off a little bit. I'm going to pick it up, look at it, and just drop it, and then with my mind I'm going to make the rest of them drop. And then I'm just going to fucking one-handed fucking swat away this guy's attacks that have been kicking the shit out of everybody, including me, this whole entire fucking film. And then I'm going to jump inside him and make him explode, just because that's who I fucking am now. You know what I mean? Oh man, if they just kept going with that shit, that would have been amazing. What, you get one quick fight scene in the second film where he's like, oh, you've got upgrades, but he still just kicks the shit out of them. Nah, like, the quality of like the fight scenes just went down. I'm not going to lie though, that's in Reloaded, one of the best fucking chase scenes. I can't believe they built the whole thing like that. Must have cost so much money. That's not a real fucking road. But yeah, that's a really good fucking fight scene. Yeah, it's cheesy and all that, but it's entertaining. I mean, hell, if you like John Wick films, you'll like that because it's like you don't even have to think. All you need to think is, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it's like with John Wick, I'm not exactly thinking like, this is deep. This is really deep shit. You know, I'm thinking, oh, that's a pretty cool throw he just did. You know, like, oh, he just disarmed that guy. Oh, he ran out of bullets, so he threw the gun off his face and then closed that distance and fucking killed him. You know? Or like he ran out of bullets when he shot somebody, so he reloads right in front of his face and then blows his head off. I'm not thinking how deep that shit is. I'm thinking, that's awesome. Because in reality, if you pull the trigger and you don't have like a knife to switch to or a different gun, unfortunately, if that bad guy, security guy for the wrong guy, working for the wrong guy, and he's just in your way, unfortunately for him, he's got to watch you fucking reload, you know, I don't know what it's called, fucking, when you pull the fucking, is it the barrel back to load the fucking bullet into the top so you can just fire it once? I don't know, can you just, I'm not American, right? I don't use guns, right? I've fired a gun, but I don't know how to use them. If you just pull the trigger, does nothing happen the first time? Or do you actually have to like, this is hard to do with me fucking phone in my hand, but do you like actually have to go like that before you can fire? Or can you just pull the trigger and it'll go up and do that automatically? Either way, he still does that on top. So I don't know if he needed to do that, but he did it anyway. It looks fucking cool. Went on another rant. But my theory is that the cookie was the code. And I honestly think it was just the Oracle waiting for somebody that Trinity might fall in love with, you know? And especially, this is going to get a little bit dirty, but especially once he starts like believing in himself and shit. And he's not even the one, he just believes in himself. You know, like when he saves her from the fucking helicopter and all that, which could have went terribly wrong. What was his idea? Like he was going to fucking somehow hold up a fucking helicopter when it... No. It was a good job Trinity got herself out of there. Otherwise, both of them would have went flying over the side. Morpheus would have been like, oh, he's not the one. Shit. Gotta start that over again. Sorry, that was a terrible impression. Sorry, Lowry. I love you. I think you're fucking really entertaining. Oh, God. But yeah, that's my theory. Yeah, this guy could do it. Here's a cookie. It's got the code in it. Only problem is you got to die. So here's a reason why you got to die. So he does it. And then, boom. That's it. The end of the film. Magic powers. He flies away. Jobs are good. Everybody wanted to know what the fuck happens next, though. And then it just went all down fucking hill. I think, honestly, the Wachowski brothers at the time shot both of the loads. I don't know if they can do that now. I think they shot them both all into the first film and then the second and third. Why the fuck did they film at the same time? Like Morpheus, I was going to say. Lawrence Fishburne said he basically spent 3 years in fucking Australia filming them. So it's like burnout, man. I would have waited 5 years for like a film that's as good as the first one, as long as they took the time to actually sit and write it, make it good. You know, like they did with the first one. They must have been working on that for ages. But it came at the perfect time. You know, technology was just like booming, you know. And it's like, oh, simulation theory. Not many non-nerds. Normal people won't know about this kind of shit. Like, I showed it to my dad once and he was kind of like, what the fuck am I watching? You know? I don't think it really hit him that deep. There again, we were on an aeroplane, watching it off my laptop. Pretty sure he fell asleep because it was one of them flights, you know. But I think if I put it on properly from beginning to end, he might have a different reaction to it. It's kind of like John Wick in a way, but it's got more menace. Like the agent's menace. Fucking, what's his bastard name? This is all from the medication I'm on from fucking myself up in an accident. Hugo Weaving is perfect for fucking Agent Smith. You know what I mean? Like, he just is. But then in the second film, he's just a cartoon character. And in the third one, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's beyond cartoon. I can't even do the fucking stupid laugh as good as him. In fact, that probably sounded even worse. But he does like a proper comedic fucking, and his eyes go like this, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what the fuck? You're cloning yourself now. You had a big rant in the first film about humans being a virus and shit, and then you just turned yourself into one. I mean, there is a line where he says, a bit of you maybe imprinted onto me, or something like that, blah, blah, blah. But I'm unplugged, I'm free, thank you. And it's like, oh, great. No bother, mate. Anytime you want to be free, I can help you with that, because I'm the one. But he's like, but no, I want to kill everybody and take over and destroy everything. So he just becomes a bog standard, like a generic fucking evil villain with no real fucking goals except, oh, well, life is suffering, so if we kill everybody, then there'll be no suffering. But there'll be nobody there. So what's the fucking point? I don't even know what you call that. Mass genocide? Total extinction? I think that's probably closer, yeah. I don't see the point. All that's going to remain is just Smith. Will he not get bored of just talking to himself all the time? You know what I mean? He doesn't even have to talk to himself because it's him. It's a copy. So, like, I don't know. And he probably should have been smarter when he thought, oh, I'll take over the Oracle. You know, think she's got some kind of fucking plan in her code to fucking... I mean, she was deliberately even sitting there. He even brings it up because she has the cookies on the table. Maybe the cookie was going to destroy him. Maybe that's why she put them out there for him. I don't know if it's in the... I think it's in the third film this happens. See, that's how much I rewatched them ones. I've seen them a bunch in the past, but I cannot remember exactly which one it's in. I can understand taking over the fucking Seraph guy, because he's like, I think he was an agent in like the second Matrix, but I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. The kid kind of fucked up, but he must have like taken over a bunch of kids, because everybody in the Matrix in the third one's a Smith. He's effectively killed the whole entire human race except Neo and every of the free human that's not there, but he knows that the machines are going to kill them all anyway. But even the machines know that Smith's a problem, so that's why they make the deal in the third film. I'm kind of just explaining it at this point, but yeah. And maybe in that cookie that the Oracle gave Neo was the power to destroy Smith. Or maybe it was part of his code and somehow, or for some reason, it was just there in case he needed to destroy himself. And maybe he shouldn't have jumped into Smith and made him blow up and then take part of his code. Because then he could have maybe just beat him in a fucking fight and killed him. Killed the program. Or are you coming back, are you? I'll just keep annihilating every single fucking one of you. You know? Because I'm meant to be the one. But Smith gets magic wand powers and then, oh god. I'm not going to really start on the fourth one. I don't know who the fucking actor is that plays Agent Smith in that, but if you're not going to get Hugo Weaving back, de-age him with fucking AI, I don't give a shit. Do what you need to do. You know what I mean? That whole movie fucking sucks. It lasts forever. Loads of shit happens. I had to watch it like 4 times in a fucking row to kind of understand it, because it was just like so fucking fast paced. So I was like, what? But even then, when I was watching it and like proper like paying attention, it was just a rehash of like the first one, second one, and the third one, like little hints here. Oh, this is meta on top of meta on top of fucking meta on top of meta. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh my, there's only so much fucking meta I can take before you take in the fucking piss. You know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, don't sit around to the end of the credits on that one. It's just some fucking fat guy, I think, or some idiot. I don't want to go into a fucking woke bullshit kind of thing, but it couldn't be more woke. Oh, if it was on Speed, I'm not joking. Because it's just some fucking weird looking person fucking saying, oh, I've got a sequel for everybody that's going to blow everyone's fucking mind. The Catrix. And I was like, yeah, that might have been a funny joke in your head, but when you actually film it and put it out there, it's shit. Oh, the Catrix, yeah. I'm going to make a film about cats and doing slow. I'm pretty sure someone's already parried that. Parried it? Parried it? No. Parried it. Someone's already made a parody of that, probably. I'm just going to give up with the English language today. Anyway, I need to get a shower because my dad's coming. I bought a new speaker. Don't know if you can see it. I wanted a portable one, but it's amazing, like the sound quality. 400 fucking quid, like, but blows everything else out the water. I do have this one, if you can see it. Well, there it is. That looks huge as well. But that's an actual portable one I can take out, so it might be worth it. Just keep it. It was 400 quid, but I might just keep it anyway. It sounds better than any speaker I've ever had. Any fucking soundbar I've ever heard, it blows it out the water. I've even got a weird setup, and this is kind of going off on a tangent. I'm going to shut up after this for reals. But, for reals. I've even got like 2 like shitty monitors. Sorry, Mom, if you ever see this. Because you bought them and she'll think I'm being, ungrateful. But they're not great. Like, they're just like £60 if that, like left and right monitors with like hardly any bass. So I had to use like a audio splitter and like 2 different leads. One into like fucking the speakers, obviously, and then one into like a different set of ones I bought ages ago, which were way more expensive, but the left and right speakers had broke, but it had a huge subwoofer. So I'd mixed it and then took the bass off the left and right monitors and then just had the subwoofer. So I could I'm doing this because there's like a big knob you can turn the bass up and down. That's what I've been using. So it sounds alright, but this thing, my God, it wouldn't come across good on the phone. I would have to record it using my microphone. And even that microphone, I'm starting to think, shall I sell it? Because it's £100 microphone, but if I was to record some rhymes, let's say, it's not going to sound the best. But anyway, I suppose who gives a shit? Just be a demo anyway. If I wanted to record actual fucking lyrics or fucking rhymes, which I'm not like, I can write rhymes, but they're not great. You listen to some good rappers, and then I said I was going to show. You listen to some actual good rappers, and you're like, is there a school for this shit? It's like mathematics with the syllables, and I'm terrible at maths. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, and hopefully I'm not dead in a few weeks. But I'm feeling a little bit better, even though I've had nothing to eat except, I've just been drinking juice and fucking water, because holy shit. Distal proctocolitis, I think I've got. Oh, yeah, I think I said that right. My stomach's fucked, but that's not why. I mean, that's why I'm being sick. But I've got a fractured rib, and I'm recovering from a lacerated kidney. I had a hematoma, which I'm pretty sure is just internal bleeding. So I'm not really meant to be on my feet, really. I'm meant to be in bed, but I'm fucking sick of it. And obviously lying on a broken rib hurts. I always keep saying I'm going to shut up, so I'm going to shut up. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. What do you think? Do you think the Oracle gives give Neo the code for the 1 in the cookie? Because cookies change code. Every human in the Matrix has the code. A code, sorry, not the 1 code. Everyone in the Matrix has a code. It's like a number. I'm not a number. You know what I mean? But they are. They're all like a serial code to them, It's like when I was in hospital. What's your date of birth? Every time anybody spoke to me, what's your date of birth? I became 51290. 51290. I was called Jack, John, all sorts, but not my actual name. I mean, I had to remind them, but they're like, I was like, you know what? Actually, Jack and John, you can call us that if you want. I don't care. It's pretty much like my name anyway. So that kind of leaves it with the only other option here is my actual name. But I just call us whatever the fuck you want. My fucking rapper name's the GT, which is short for the Geordie Twat. How many Geordie rappers are there? If you know any, let us know, because I actually want to listen to some. I actually got... I keep saying I'm going to shut up. I was going to actually say, there's some lyrics I wrote down. There's 3 pages here. And it was actually just me thinking about, would it sound better if I had a Cockney voice, It's like, here I am rapping in Geordie. Would it sound better in Cockney? Probably. You know what I mean? That's how it starts. But anyway, not the best again. Just practicing. Hopefully one day I can write something good. And then I'm listening to Eminem's, the Eminem show, and I'm like, fucking hell, man. It's like listening to Iron Maiden. If you pick up a guitar and you're like, oh, I want to play some cool solos, and you listen to Iron Maiden, or anybody that's wicked on the guitar. As Jimi Hendrix, for example. And then you're just like, you know what, I'm going to put this guitar down and just pretend to play it when people ask. Because fucking hell, I'm never going to be that good. Unless I spend 5 hours a day, every single day, mind-numbingly playing and playing and playing. I've got a friend that did that and he's really good. I don't have the mental fortitude for that shit because seriously, like, I'm pretty damn sure I've got ADD, not ADHD because I'm never hyperactive. This is about as hyper as I fucking get. And that's only because I don't want to sound too fucking boring, you know? I don't want to pull a fucking... I don't want to say his fucking name, but I don't want to, like, you know, sit here and talk like this. Probably stream it too and then get, like, nobody watching. And then take it down and delete it because nobody fucking did anything except leave a couple of comments calling us a fucking smackhead or whatever. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about here. It rhymes with fan. Highly. I'm sorry. There's nothing. I've got nothing against you. I don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean? It was funny watching all them videos of you lying though about going to prison and whatnot and fucking holy shit. But I'm on the same drugs as you right now. Hey, how about that? Anyway, it's prescribed for me. I don't know if it is for you, but it's fucking prescribed for me. No, I don't want to fucking get in contact with you either because fucking I don't want to talk to you. Ever. You know? Fucking hell. You call my mate a fucking retard. One of my best mates. It's probably my best mate because he's always there. Like, I might not see him that often. That's just how life goes when you reach a certain age. But, like, you know, if I met up with him and had me speaker or whatever, just sat and smoked some fucking weed in a field, played some hip hop or whatever, maybe something a bit spicier. Nah, because every time I do fucking actual drugs, I shouldn't do. It gets to the point where you just can't really fucking talk to each other properly. So like, you don't call me fucking best mate or fucking retard and expect me not to get pissed off. Like, it's as simple as that. And the more you try and defend yourself and dig your heels into the sand and say, no, he really is a fucking retard and that, like, you're really fucking pissing me off. You didn't piss him off. He didn't give a shit. But you really, really pissed me off. So, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. You know who you are. But anyway, really, I am gone this time. You know I am because I'm saluting. Ta-da. Have a nice day.